On this week's episode, it's time for a spooky trip over to California Adventure because this is Halloween. We check out all the cool decorations over at DCA and we'll let you know what we think about the Cars Land theming. Was it enough or does it come up short? The COCO celebration has also begun over at Paradise Gardens with plenty of entertainment and food. Speaking of food, it wouldn't be the start of a holiday season without a special hashtag Fat Time in the Parks to get your mouth watering for spooky treats. Also rose cups, more popcorn buckets, Thor sneak peek, and more on this foodtastic episode of the MousePIRE Podcast. Hi, I'm Anthony.
I'm Diggs.
And welcome to MousePIRE, your source for Star Wars, Disney, and everything in between. This is the podcast where both empires collide.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the MousePIRE Podcast.
What's going on? Uh-oh.
The apprentice lives.
What is this?
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Think up me how to show up.
You never had a friend like me. Some imagination, huh?
Made you look.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Yes, this is Halloween.
Yeah, I like that song.
It's pretty cool. Yes, it's Halloween time in the resorts. And we have a lot of Halloween to talk about. I think it's going to be our Halloween episode. And we haven't even went to the party yet. But yeah, the party is this week. And, well, there was one yesterday.
Yes, there was, sort of, for you who listened to this.
If you went.
Yes. It hasn't happened for us yet. It's in the future.
Whoa, future boy over here.
Yes. But as I predicted, it is set to be some nice weather for tomorrow. If you went. It's also set to be nice weather for Friday if you're going. And guess what?
What?
Like we have always been telling you, if you snooze, you lose because the party's over.
It's over already?
Oh, no, it's not over, but it's sold out. Party is sold out.
Yes, the party is sold out, so you snooze, you lose. You have plenty of time to grab tickets, and, well, you know, if you didn't, you're stupid.
You're stupid.
All right, so besides all that, let's talk about Halloween time in general at the Disneyland Resort. We both went on Friday, and I am very, very happy about what I've seen there so far.
Let's just start out by saying that Disneyland is the usual.
Yes.
Nothing really new over there.
And before we even start that, I'm just going to say that if you guys follow our social medias, you would have seen that I have not posted any type of Halloween pictures from Disneyland. And that's the point. It's because it's the same as usual. Nothing bad about it. You know, we all know a big pumpkin. We know nice decorations on Main Street with pumpkins in the window, the Halloween tree. Actually, I did take a picture of the Halloween tree, and I will post it because it's an annual thing, and, you know, we love the tree. But, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say real quick, is that's why I haven't posted any Disneyland pictures. It's because, hey, it's the same stuff that we've seen before.
But you know what's not the same as we've seen before?
Your face? Oh, wait.
Oh, well, it depends on the time of day and the day of the week. But, no, DCA, welcome to the party, pal.
Exactly. Now, I want to say something real quick because I seen this posted last week. It was from some news source or something.
They're stupid.
Exactly. Oh, they are, because they said this is the first time that DCA is dressing up for Halloween. And
well, it's the first time for me, but I know for a fact that everybody says that it has happened before.
Yes, they've had the theming in the middle before Buena Vista Street came and everything like that. So they had these big, giant, what do you call those, candy corn things? And
Candy corn.
so exactly. I feel the same way about that. But yeah, I mean, it has been dressed up for Halloween, and this is not the first time. And I saw,
Dressed up for Halloween, dressed up. Oh, no.
I think I saw Michael post something. I don't know if it was Michael or someone else, but I found these people on their Twitters, and I did a post to them saying that this is not the first time that it has been dressed up for Halloween, and they need to do their research, basically. But anyway, yeah, DCA is really, really awesome.
Yes, it is. So let's just talk about that. First thing I want to say, Headless Horseman, my favorite thing right off the bat. Nice that they finally found something else to use that space for. In case you haven't seen it, the Headless Horseman is taking up residence where the Christmas tree usually goes. And it is awesome. And I haven't even seen it at night, and I know it does stuff.
I was going to
And
talk
it's got
about
lights,
that.
and it's got some breathing and stuff. But
Breathing.
I saw it during the day. It could easily be a cool statue in any park anywhere or anything.
Yes, it's really nice, and yeah, at night it glows. It has some green lights on it, and the horses have some really fire breath or something. So there's some fog that comes out of the horse. It's really cool. It would be even cooler if some of the fog was coming out of the pumpkin head.
Oh, right.
But-
Yeah, I posted the pictures of it on Twitter, and one of my followers re-quoted it and said that they proclaimed that they wanted to have it in their living room.
That would be cool. That's a good idea.
I don't know about the living room, but the backyard. I mean, it's already rated for outdoors.
There you go.
So the backyard, or if you could guarantee it's not going to get stolen, the front yard.
Not in my neighborhood. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and that's right there in front of DCA. So let's just take a little walk. We're walking into DCA, and in the front, in the Esplanade, you have all the new banners. You notice those?
I didn't even notice the banners until I was leaving Disneyland, because the banners are all facing Disneyland, which was kind of weird. On the one side, they're facing Disneyland. On the other side, they're facing DCA. And I didn't even notice that there was the banners until later.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I haven't posted those pictures yet. I'll get to
They're
that.
purple.
Yes. And then you go into DCA, and you have all these purple banners that are on the poles and everything.
Bats.
And they got the bats on top. I did take pictures of that and posted it. There's bats on the buildings right there in Buena Vista Street.
There's a big old huge bat on that part that goes across that you walk under.
For the monorail bridge.
Yeah, the old the monorail bridge. Yes.
So yeah, I mean that right there, I was like, "Ooh, this is pretty cool." You have all nice decorations. I was expecting Disneyland type with the pump or the Halloween color type banners. That's what I was.
Yeah,
expecting.
it is nice that they went with a completely different theming for that. That they didn't try to copy what they do at Disneyland, which is I was kind of half expecting that too, with the orange banners with the pumpkins. So the purple banners with the bats is a nice change.
Yeah,
for them to set themselves apart.
Yeah, so you'll see all that walking down Buena Vista Street, and then right there to the left, like Anthony says, you have the Headless Horseman doing his thing over there, and of course, there's a great photo op. And you know what I like about that photo op is that they're doing pictures on the side.
They're doing pictures
on the right side.
Yeah, they're facing directly on with the Headless Horseman,
right?
Which to me isn't a good picture,
right? So I like it because now you can actually go right there and get a good shot with no one in your way,
right?
So that's a cool thing about that.
Now, if you could take a shot from the one side, and there might be people standing there. There was people standing there on the one side, kind of facing the Headless Horseman, but if you go around to the other side where the people are standing, and on the other side of where the photographer is, there's hardly anybody that walks through on the other side. So yeah, you could really get a really good picture with maybe one or two people in your shot, but only in the background. So
yeah, so I like that I like getting that shot. I took some pretty cool pictures, and then I took some cool ones at night. So I think I posted those. I'm sure I did.
Yeah, I can't wait to get over there at night and see everything at night.
Oh my gosh.
Because then you got the Carthay with all the bats coming out of it.
That's spooky.
It is spooky.
And they got a green light up there on top, which is pretty cool.
Right.
And yeah, But at night, it looks really, really nice. Got some purple lights going on. But let's head over to Cars Land. We've been posting pictures of the decorations going up in Cars Land. Well, now everything is up, and there's more decorations than I thought there was going to be, which is really cool. But we told you before that they put up those poles on the right side, just like they do for Christmas, and they have their own type of garland. Let's just say Halloween garland on top.
Chains.
But the thing about that is, at that time, when I posted those pictures, they didn't have what they actually added on top of that right side were little witches' hats.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then you have everything is all decorated over there. Fillmore's decorated. Got some ghost over there.
Ghosts.
And Mater is decorated with big old bat wings. That was pretty tight on the sign. They decorated Sergeant's, the store right there.
Well, you forget over at Mater's the photo op with
the
mummy.
I took a picture of that.
So what's his face? What's his name? The tractor? Does he have a name?
I don't know.
Tractor's name. Tractor is dressed up like a mummy. He's all wrapped up in some bandages. He either had a serious accident or...
Well, they do tip a lot.
That's true.
So, yeah, like I said, Sergeant is dressed up, and I think it's pretty cool because on the side is what I was actually talking about, how they added more than I thought they were going to add.
Oh, the pumpkin patch?
Yes, that was pretty cool. And
yes.
I like how they do it, with gas cans and things like that. It's really...
I was trying to remember what was there before.
Nothing.
Nothing? It was just grass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was nothing there.
Okay.
So then when I saw that little pumpkin patch, I thought, oh, that was pretty tight.
And then you got the spiders.
Hey, I don't like spiders.
I know, me neither, especially. But you know what, though? They don't scare me because they remind me of Daddy Longlegs.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But not only are there spiders crawling on Sarges, giant spiders, I'll tell you what those are made out of in a second, but there's also spiders on the garland, the quote-unquote chain garland.
Yeah.
There's some spiders, because it alternates between spiders and, what was the other thing? Like a wrench or something? The spiders, and it'll make sense to anybody after you think about it, the spider, basically the body of the spider is a giant like distributor cap off of a truck, and then the legs are the spark plug wires.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really a really cool idea. But the other one is the tires and the muffler that makes the eyes.
Oh, right.
And then you have the cones in the bottom that makes the teeth. But I know I posted that one before already, and I'm sure everyone's seen that. Now, it looks like these spiders overran the radiator springs there because they're like all over the place.
Yeah, they are. They're even inside of the windows.
Yes, they're inside the windows in there. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. All I know is if I was ever to encounter these spiders, you would see me run like you've never had before. Now over there at Flo's, they have this big old spider that's sitting right in the middle. That it's actually a photo op, which is really cool. And I took a photo there of myself. I said, you know what, I'm going to get in line and get into this photo. It's really cool. It's actually an old Mr. Toad car. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the Mr. Toad cars, and they dressed it up as a big spider. And then, of course, over you can.
I missed that somehow.
You can see the big spider web over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't know how I missed that. I looked over at Flo's and I was like, oh, that doesn't seem like they decorated as much over there, or else most of their decorations are at night. Because what I liked is what they did over there at Cozy Cone. They actually changed those cones out.
I wonder if they have to use a crane for that.
I don't know. They were pretty big because those big, huge cones that are in the front. Now, the ones on the back just got painted with some to look like jack-o'-lanterns, but the ones in the front are actually cut out. Now, do those light up inside at night?
Yes.
I mean, I figured they did. I mean, what's the point of having it cut out if you're not going to light it up? What's cool is the little gas station there, the gift shop. It has quite a bit of stuff going on. Now, before you get to that, next to the Cozy Cone, they got that, what's that sign usually say? Now it says trunk or treat.
Yeah, that the other side's behind it still.
Right, I figured they just put it in front of it. But it's cool that they've got all those details too. I wasn't expecting stuff like that. And then the tree there is all spooky. All kinds of spider webs and looking like a weeping willow or something. And then they put that car, which could have easily have been there for. They should just leave it there.
Let me talk about that car real quick.
Okay, talk about the car.
All right, so this car is really scary looking, and it's you can't really say it's wrapped around the tree because it's like part of the tree because the tree's in the middle of this car.
Like as if the car was there and the tree grew up through it, basically.
So anyway, I was there and I was taking a picture of the car, and there was this little kid there, and I said, "Whoever was in that car, dead."
Dirty.
Well, it's true. That's what happens when you drink and drive. So
yeah.
But yeah, that car is it's pretty cool. I like it.
The place itself now is called the Happy Halloween Hall. Get it? Hall.
Like hauling freight.
Yes. And then they have bouvineers. They have tarot cars. I get it. So they have all kinds of cool decorations on that. Even the gas pumps have jack-o'-lantern faces inside.
I didn't even notice that until I saw Michael post his pictures of it. I was like, "Oh, I missed that one." There's a witch car on top of it. There is a lot of stuff, a lot of detail in Cars Land. And let me just remember that question that Michael asked us. Basically, do we think that they were going to go all out, or was it just going to be blah type of thing? Remember that question he asked? And
right.
I said I think they're going to go all out, and they did. So I just want to say that I am really pleased at what I've seen there in DCA so far. And like I said, I went in there and I looked at every single thing, but I thought I looked at every single thing, but there's things that I missed. Like I said, I didn't see those jack-o'-lantern faces on those gas pumps. So
yeah, see, I had questioned why Cars Land. That's what my question was originally when I heard that they were starting to decorate Cars Land. I'm like, well, why Cars Land of all the places? Why not Bugs Land? Or I don't know. But I mean, they definitely seem to the theming and the crossover of using the car stuff to make everything spooky. I dig it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Cars. Obviously, I've never seen the movies. I do like Cars Land. It's kind of cool, but I mean, yeah, I like what they've done.
There is a short with Maynard, and he's the vampire.
Okay.
So I believe that that's one of the inspirations that they can do that, and I believe that, of course, they had the mummy tractors in that and things like that. So I think that's one of the inspirations of that. But let's talk about the cars in Cars Land. Like Maynard, like I said, he is a vampire, and he looks really cool. I'm gonna skip Lightning real quick. I'm gonna talk about the other ones. You have Red, that's a clown, really cool. You have Cruz Ramirez, she has a witch's hat on. That's pretty tight. And then also getting into the action is DJ. Now DJ is a punk rocker. He has a mohawk, and then he has like those leather with the studs and things like that on it, which is pretty cool. So he's a little punk rocker over there doing his shows, and it's Halloween-inspired shows. There's Halloween music going on over there, I believe. I think I heard a couple of Halloween songs. But I want to get to Lightning McQueen, which really threw me off a little bit.
Where did you hear Halloween music?
DJ.
Oh, when DJ comes out, okay. Because I've the only one of the things, real quick, that since thinking of it, that I kind of bugged me was that there's no theme music in the area.
Oh, okay.
It's still just the area music.
Right.
So it kind of, because then we'll get to Luigi's in a minute, but because then when you're trying to go over and listen to Luigi's, it kind of all clashes, almost like I was talking about how Tomorrowland clashing.
Yeah.
It was basically, I had that same feeling because they didn't change the area music.
Oh, okay. So Lightning McQueen, he's a superhero, I guess. He has a He has a mask and a cape on. So the thing is, I believe that his cape is backwards. Because on the side of, on his door, he has his logo that says LMQ. Well, if you're facing lightning and his cape is actually up like he's flying, it says LMQ. Wouldn't
Should be the other way around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yes, I understand what they're doing, trying to keep the logo so you can see, but it is actually backwards because
if it's not a cape, then he's got one of them big old huge like Doctor Strange collars.
There you go. Okay, it could be that, but I believe it's supposed to be a cape. And,
no, I believe it because he looks like he has a mask on.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the work that they put into, I'm not a big fan of Mater, but I mean, obviously the work that they put into his, they had to basically repaint the whole entire thing or whatever they did. The work that they put into Mater compared to what they put into Lightning is very.
So, but it's still cool. All these characters are.
I mean, he ain't no mummy.
Yeah, all the characters are all dressed up, which looks really, really cool.
So over there at Ramon's, they have a whole like, of course, since he's Mexican, they got the whole Dia de la Muertes theme going on. There's a candy skull car out front, parked out front, and then this guy didn't even notice, but all of the hoods that are in the windows have actually been changed, and they all now have that kind of theming, Day of the Dead theming.
I got my picture here because I took a picture of Ramon's, the building on top, and I can see through the little window here. I can see the hood. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't notice that at all.
I tried taking pictures. I was going to take pictures of the hoods, but there was too much glare. I want to wait until it's nighttime, but I did take a picture of the Candy Skull car. And then,
well, before you go on, I wanted to say that I wonder if Chip Fuse did those hoods because he did the hoods for the other one. The other hoods, he did all the hoods and all the painting and things like that on the graphics of those hoods. So I wouldn't be surprised if Chip Fuse did these.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
And then over at Luigi's, they got the tire stack has been redone where you got some little, and even the tires look completely different. They look like they got teeth and they're all orange and black and cool looking. But what I wanted to talk about with Luigi's is we knew that there was going to be music and that it was going to be kind of Halloween themed, new music for Luigi's. Now, can't say for sure whether it's Tony Shalhoub has recorded new stuff, but everything is all new recording. Did you go over there and listen?
No, because I forgot about the music.
Okay. Because I went over there, and that's like I said, I was trying to listen, and it was really hard because the area music for Cars Land is still going on. It's the regular regular stuff. And I'm trying to listen. So basically, it's Luigi has his little in-betweens, but he's singing Halloween themed Italian songs. He's singing Italian songs, but with like Halloween lyrics.
Right.
So it's kind of funny, but he's not singing like Monster Mash or anything like that.
That's what Tim wanted.
That's what I wanted. That's what I said. I wanted stuff like that, but so he's just singing regular stuff. Like I said, don't know if it's Tony Shalhoub or not, but somebody who has an ear for that can maybe go on and tell us if they think it's Tony Shalhoub. MousePIRE@gmail.com. Subject line, Tony. Now, as far as I could tell, Racers doesn't have any kind of theming on the entrance, which I guess is because they're saving that for next year when supposedly it'll have its own theming.
Probably.
Which is probably one of the reasons why they chose Cars Land as one of the lands to theme. Now, I want to talk about Strollers real quick. Because down at the very end of the street, there is the fire department, right? That's the fire department?
Yes.
For
something like
the
that.
town of Radiator Springs, and in front of it is the statue of Stanley Steamer, right? Now, he was talking about earlier how they made the garland looks like it has teeth because they put upside down cones. Well, on the doorways for the fire station, they've put cones at the bottom and cones on the top, and it makes it look like teeth. It's kind of hard to explain, but you'll have to see it to know what I mean.
If you guys seen my video on Instagram, you can you'll get the gist of why they did this.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so yeah, it looks like teeth, but they did it on all 3 doors of the fire department. Well, the one on the right is actually the sheriff. I don't know what the one on the left is. I didn't take it.
It is traffic court.
Oh, okay. Traffic court on the left. Okay. And then they got a really cool jumper cables in a circle up above. It looks like almost like a wreath.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And then above the sheriff's department, they also have jumper cables where they're attached with some wires that look like eyebrows, and it makes it look, and the eyes of the building look even more distinguished as opposed to the other one, which I guess is supposed to be a Cyclops building. I don't know. But anyways, it would all be a really nice photo op, but for strollers. On the right-hand side where the sheriff's department is, where I said it would be a nice photo op because of the way they have the eyes and stuff with the jumper cables and the wires as eyebrows and the teeth. Well, in front of those teeth and in front of the door, there's strollers parked there. All the strollers that they just let parked there that's overflowing from wherever the strollers are supposed to be for. Because where's strollers supposed to be? Is that usually where people put strollers for?
I guess. I really can't tell you.
For racers? So I don't know where stroller parking is supposed to be, but this is all overflowing. Cast members don't care because they don't care. But I'm like, well, what's the point of decorating something up if you can't take a picture of it without a bunch of frickin' strollers in the way? I, of course, tweeted out to Disneyland Today, who did not respond. Surprising. I know. But I just wanted to make a complaint about that it's really tacky if you're going to decorate something and you want it to become a photo op and then you're just going to have allow strollers to be placed in front of it. It's really bad, and I don't like it. Oh, one more thing over by Luigi's. As they wouldn't be fall without a cornucopia, or in their case, a hornoplenty that they have set up over there. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. That has more spiders.
Ew.
More pumpkin gas cans and all kinds of other goodies. Spark plugs, giant spark plugs, flowers, corn oil. Corn oil.
That's funny.
Says Radiator Springs' famous hornoplenty was discovered on this spot in 1936.
Whoa.
So yeah, so it's cool. I like it. I dig it. Yep. Can't wait to see it at night.
So if you guys go over there and if you guys are going to go over there and check out Cars Land, make sure to look for all the details. As you can see, there's stuff that I didn't see and there's stuff that Anthony didn't see. So obviously there's a lot going on over there. So take your time and enjoy the view, enjoy the decorations, and maybe there's something that you guys find that we didn't see. So hey, you never know. All right, so let's leave Cars Land now. And we're going to... Okay, Lightning.
Oh, sorry.
We're going to head over to the Paradise Garden area, and we talked about they're doing their COCO theme over there, and they have the...
Elotes!
Yes, they have that, but we're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
They have Plaza de la Familia going on. And
there's no Familia in there when I got there.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Yours left you, that's why.
Yeah, oh. Wow.
All right, so this real quick, of course, just like any other theme they had over there, you got the food going on, you have, entertainment, things like that. So one of the first things I noticed was they are offering free face painting. So you can go over there and get your face painted. And that's over there under that big old, what do you call it? What do you call that? Big old, it's not a gazebo, it's a big, I don't know, that big area where they had the...
Like a patio.
Yeah, where they had the beer for the whatever.
Yeah, it was the same place they had the big beer garden.
Yeah, the beer garden.
But yeah, it's basically like a patio setup.
Yeah. Now, over in the gazebo thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, the building where they do the photo ops for Elena and things like that, and Mickey Mouse, and they have basically what you will see in COCO. They have, like, let's just say props in a way. There's some there's a VCR there. Old school right there.
Old school TV.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
So basically they have some of those, like I said, the props from the movie, but it's really not props because it's animated, right? So anyway, and they have some pictures that are from the movie and some words on these frames. I think you have to read them, right? I don't know. I don't read. But yeah, anyway, just basically...
I don't know. It all seems like spoilers to me.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I actually didn't read any of it. So, but I mean, you can go in there and check out basically what to expect from COCO. And they do have a cast member there that is knowledgeable about the movie and will answer any questions that you have. But yeah, like he said, it's mostly spoilers. I didn't want to look at anything in there. I mean, I looked at some of the stuff, but I didn't read the content of what I was looking at. But I mean, that's pretty cool. Entertainment-wise, when we got there, there was one of the shows going on outside where they had the Elena show and where they had the Chinese New Year show. They had something going on over there, and I got there at the end of it, so I didn't get to see actually what it was. But
we got there before it even started, and we had to get going. We couldn't wait for it.
So we did talk about it last week of the entertainment that was going on over there, and it was a musical celebration of COCO. And they have performers that dance and the music going on, but they have some pretty cool things. They had they had a couple of these people who had like skeletons, and there was one guy and then two skeletons next to him, and they control the skeletons type of thing. We've seen that before, but I thought that was pretty cool. But hopefully next time when I get to the park, I'll get to check out the show. It really looks entertaining. So, and then of course that's the show that also has the Mariachi Divas in there. So that's pretty cool. That's how they integrated them into the show. They're part of it.
Oh, so she's part of that show that's outside.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's really, really cool. I thought that was tight. Of course, you got some entertainment going on over at Paradise Garden Bandstand. And like I said, you got the face painting going on. So you go over there and get something painted on your face. I think Anthony needs to get something painted on his face.
Nope.
And I really, we'll talk about the food later, but they do have some food options over there, but we'll get to that in Fat Time. Hopefully I don't forget.
Hey, don't forget about Fat Time.
But of course, the whole Paradise Gardens area is decorated. They have these big old statues on the sides when you enter. I'm pretty sure they're from the movie COCO. So it looks pretty tight over there. I like how they decorated the area. I mean, all the stuff that they've been doing with Chinese New Year and all the other stuff, Viva Navidad, they've been doing really nice on their decor over there. So it's so I'm really happy about how they're decorating that. And like I said before, I was really excited to go see this. I love this theming, and I'm really, really hoping that I will get over to check out the shows there.
Over there next to where the face painting is, they have the Tree of Life is there. You saw it, right?
No.
That was behind where the face painting was. They have the actual Tree of Life, that was in the post.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
And I guess you can make little, yeah.
Hey, I didn't go in there because there's too many people, as you can see in my picture.
I went around the side and I took a picture from the side.
Oh, okay.
But they have it where I think the lines are kind of mixed up. I don't know if it's one line for the face painting and for these, but there's little like dolls hanging from the tree, little like voodoo dolls, or I'm sure there's something else, but they look like voodoo dolls to me that are hanging from the tree that I think kids can decorate or do something, or I don't know if those are up there or if that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe the kids aren't doing anything with it at all. That's how it's supposed to look. I don't know. It was really, really crowded right there. Yes. when we went by, and then of course obviously still was when you went by later on.
All right, so let's talk about, Anthony wasn't there at night, but the whole Halloween theming at night at DCA is really awesome. You walk into Buena Vista Street, and you just have these purple lights going on, which is really cool. You have tons of purple lights all on over by the fountain, the fountain area right there in Buena Vista Street, and the trees around it have a lot of purple lights. You have nice lighting in Cars Land. It's really cool. So I'm really happy. Like I said, I'm really happy how they did the whole Halloween theming in Cars Land. A lot of lighting going on. A lot of cool lights going on there. It looks really nice. And I did post a video of the fire station at night. Did you see that?
No.
Okay. So it's really cool because they're basically have projections in the windows.
Okay, cool.
So the projections in the windows are on the eyes.
Oh.
So it now makes sense with the teeth and everything like that.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah.
So it's pretty cool. They have that going on. Like I said, I did post that on Instagram, so go check that out. Really, really tight. But yeah, I enjoy the theming. I enjoy how they did it. I'm really happy, and I'm going to give it a 10.
I have no problem with that grade.
Cool. So you guys should go check that out. Halloween time is really tight. And of course, at Disneyland, it's the same as you've seen before. There's nothing really new there. So, I mean, it's still nice. It's still cool. You know, the theme or their decorations are really nice. Of course, you had tons of people in line for Haunted Mansion Holiday and Ghost Galaxy. So I didn't get on those. But from what I'm hearing, well, besides the Haunted Mansion, not Haunted Mansion, but Ghost Galaxy is the same stuff, so it's nothing new or anything over there. So, but next time I get to the parks, actually, I talked to Tim, and we're gonna, because he has those passes on his pass, so we're gonna probably hit some of those rides, especially Guardians, which I'm hearing is really cool, really nice. I haven't looked at 9 different angles of that ride yet, but
At least 3 of those are from Michael. No, I think he only went on it the once, right?
yeah.
So there's at least one video out there from Michael of him having gone on it.
I'm not gonna watch any videos until
No, I
go
have
on it
no interest
myself.
in seeing videos. I've already seen too much.
Oh, that's not cool.
Well, I mean, already they posted, Disneyland themselves posted that one picture of that one monster.
Oh, yeah, right.
So I'm like, and then I kept seeing other people posting pictures of that monster. I'm like, I don't even want to see that shit.
Yeah, you know what? I saw the post about that, but I didn't really look at it. And then I keep seeing people post it, and I just figured it out. Oh, it's probably from the ride. So whatever. We'll get there, and we'll see it on our own. I just can't stand these people who just want to, spoil stuff like that for us. Of course, you got the new, what is it, cake for Haunted Mansion? What is it called? Is it
The
a cake?
gingerbread house.
Oh, the gingerbread house. Why did I forget that? So, I mean, we were at the parks, like I said, on Friday, and Fernando Xavier Hubbard, he joined us, Michael and I, and I told him, I know I haven't seen what the cake looks like. I don't want to see it. He's like, you sure? He has his phone, like he's about to show me. I'm like, yeah, right.
Because they had just posted it
right
on the
that
Disney
day.
Park blog too. Yeah.
Yeah. I go, I don't want to see it. He's like, you sure? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm cool. I don't want to see that.
Dirty.
So I still haven't seen it, even though I've scrolled, across the picture of it. I still really haven't seen what it is.
I haven't opened it and zoomed in on it or nothing.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like it matters when you get on the ride. You can hardly see it as it is. So I mean, it's all about just the smell and that looks cool.
Exactly. Then you go in the Disney Parks blog and see what it really looks like.
Exactly.
So yeah, like I said, I like the decorations, cars. DCA did a great job. I'm really happy what they did, and you can only think it's going to be better next year. And of course, like I said, Disney's awesome. No matter what, you have great decorations over there. So it was pretty cool. I had a good day that day. And I just want to real quick give some shout outs. I already gave Fernando his shout out. And Michael, his wifey, and Ariel, they were all there. We all joined up together. And we all hung out for my birthday, which is really cool. And thanks to Fernando for my margarita, my strawberry margarita, which was really, really good. I actually finished it before they finished theirs.
Whoa.
So that was really good and actually wanted another one that night. So thanks for hanging out with me for my birthday. It's pretty cool.
Are you hungry? Well, they are. It's time for Fat Time in the Parks.
All right, so that's enough talk about decorations. You know what it's all about on this podcast. It's all about the foods.
Yeah, fat time.
And there is definitely plenty of fat time. As we predicted on last week's podcast, which of course we record on Tuesday, on Wednesday, the listing of all the foods for Halloween came out.
Right.
So as I teased earlier, we're going to start over at the COCO Plaza de Familia area celebration with elotes.
Who doesn't love an elote? Oh, wait, I don't really eat those things. But hey, lots of people do. And yes, Of course, they're going to have some elotes for this event.
Yes, they might as well. They have them every other time during the
Viva Navidad.
yes, Viva Navidad and anything else that might be. Well, I guess that's it. But they do have their little cart over there next to the gazebo that has their elotes. Now, there's a couple different places you can get this. The ensalada de frutas. Basically, it's a fruit cup with jicama, watermelon, cucumber, pineapple, and mango with a chili lime salt. You can also get that at the Paradise Garden Grill. And then they got paletas. Is that how you say it?
Yes, paletas. We know those paletas. Huh, Dan?
I assume he's agreeing with you right now.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
And those come in strawberry, coconut, or mango. And then they have a pineapple agua fresca, which is just basically a pineapple drink. And they got La Guitarra cookies.
I didn't even see those.
Decorative sandwich cookie with dulce de leche filling.
Ooh. That sounds good.
Sounds interesting. And whether there's a cookie and it's got the white cream icing, and it's got a picture of I guess that would be like a guitar.
Yeah.
Like a, fancy guitar though. Mexican guitar.
Has a nice artwork on there.
Yes, it does. And then, as usual, over there at the Paradise Garden Grill, they have changed up their menu completely to go along with the theming.
Yeah.
And they got some yummy sounding things, at least to me. I know there's nothing here that this guy would touch.
Maybe not.
They got a Yucatan inspired, what is that?
Vaporitos.
Vaporitos. Basically, it's chicken tamales, steamed chicken tamales in banana leaves.
Yeah, they steam in the banana leaves.
Yeah, that's more of a
using corn husks.
Right, that's more of a Central American style, right?
That's why it's in Yucatan.
Right. And then they got a mole verde con pollo. I like mole. Basically, it's chicken, green sauce. Then they got tortillas de papa con queso.
Way.
Yes. Those are potato cakes with Oaxaca cheese. Oaxaca cheese, something, some salsa. They're interesting. And tacos de Estillo Calajero?
Yeah.
Sure. Basically, it's a trio of sirloin beef tacos.
So I might try those.
Oh, right, yeah. You could just pick the vegetables off.
I could tell them don't put it on.
Or that, yeah.
And you can eat my my beans.
You should try the rice. The rice might actually be good.
I might try the rice, but
since it's not Zocalo. If it's not the same beans as Zocalo, it might be.
I don't know. I'll try it, but if I don't like them, I'll give them to you.
And then they got a couple desserts. They got a pan de muerto.
Oh.
Which with vanilla custard filling. It's just like a Mexican bread, I guess, with custard filling. Can't really see. That picture's kind of blurry.
Is it like a bread pudding? It's probably what it is, right?
I don't know. It's the one on the top right.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just thinking pan is bread.
Right, pan is bread, so it's probably
like a bread pudding.
Maybe. And then there's a tres leches parfait.
Ew.
That sounds good. Vanilla cake layered with sweet caramel cream and dark rum. They got Mexican hot chocolate.
Ew.
In other words, champorado.
Yes.
So cinnamon spice hot chocolate with whipped cream. They've also, keeping in the spirit, they got some Dos Equis and some red sangria. But I was bringing this one last because I actually had it, and that's the Agua de Jamaica slush. Basically, it's a Jamaica slush. If you don't know what Jamaica is, it's sweet hibiscus tea. It's a red drink. If you've ever been to the Mexican restaurants and you saw that red drink that was along with the white drink, little swirling around in the machine, that's what that is. But I had that because I really, really like Jamaica, and I wanted to try it. And you know me, slushy drink, you got to try it. Well, let me just say that I'll just give a quick little review real quick for those who might be interested. It's really good right off the bat. It has a nice Jamaica flavor, but almost immediately if you even let it sit for like a few minutes, it's already starting to get watered down. And everybody knows that if you get hot Jamaica and you put ice in it, and immediately it melts the ice, and it gets watered down, and it's not as good. So by the time I got to like 3/4 of the way through it, it's already watered down and not tasting as good. So
Drink it fast.
either drink it fast, share it with somebody, drink it fast, or just don't get it. It's $5.49, so with discount, it's just over $5. So I don't know. I mean, if you really want to try it, I would say go ahead and try it. It's not bad. Like I said, at the beginning, it's good, but the longer you wait to drink it, the more watered down it gets. All right, so from COCO, unless you had anything else to say about COCO,
No.
we can move over to Cars Land. Actually, I want to make a stop off at the Cove Bar on the way because they got what's called the Ghostly Pepper Nachos. Now, of course, everybody knows the Cove Bar is famous for their lobster nachos, and more recently, in the last few months, I think they've added those carne asada nachos, I think.
Something like that.
There. But now they've gotten a new nacho there at Cove Bar. It's a ghost pepper marinated flank steak with green tortilla chips, topped with ghost pepper, cheese sauce, black beans, and avocado tomatillo salsa. I saw a picture of it. It looks good.
Really?
I really would love to have this. I don't usually want to have anything to do with the Cove Bar and all those drunks over there, but I would go over there just to try this because it looks good and it sounds good to me. Now, actually, on the walk over, I kind of skipped over Corn Dog Castle because they actually have something themed. They got a spicy pepper jack cheese stick dipped in corn batter, of course, drizzled with blackberry sauce and topped with sweet pineapple salsa, pickled serranos, and a crushed cheese puffs.
You're a cheese puff.
Now, I could do without half of that stuff there. It sounds interesting, but, I mean, I don't know about the crushed cheese puffs, first of all. I don't know about no sweet pineapple salsa. Can I just have the spicy pepper jack cheese stick?
I'm sure you can.
But I don't know. I'd probably skip that, but it sounds interesting. If there's anybody who likes going over and getting their cheese stick and wants a little kicked up on their cheese stick, they could try that. As I was saying, we'll get over to Cars Land over at Flo's. They got a carachnid pot pie. I get it. Like a spider. It is a chicken pot pie with dried cranberries and a butter crust spider. I don't know what the hell that means.
It means they butter crusted the spider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, any particular kind of spider?
The ones with spark plugs.
Ooh, now I just want everybody to know that I'm going to be reacting to this because some of this I haven't read because I wanted to keep my reaction fresh for the podcast.
I seen this one.
I just now saw that grape ghoul. I don't even know what that's supposed to Goulant. Goulant.
Yes.
What is that supposed to mean? Grape goulant shake?
Ghoul ant.
Ghoul ant. Okay, you said you've seen it?
Yes.
And?
It looks yummy.
Okay.
It looks
All I
really,
know
really
is
yummy.
they had me at grape. I don't know what shake means, though. Shake with grape. That sounds weird because I think of a shake and I think of ice cream. I don't think of ice cream when it comes to grapes, but...
It's a grape shake.
Okay, well, we'll see. They also have a mini candy cone pie.
Ah, cute.
The cream pie with vanilla butterscotch and white chocolate pudding. Now, is that what that picture is right above, right? What that is?
It looks like it.
Because if that's it, then I don't want nothing to do anything because I see actual candy corns in there.
Because you can't pick those out, huh?
Yeah, because, candy corns transfer their devil flavor to everything they
all
touch.
the way into the center of
all
the
the
cone.
way into the center.
You're stupid.
Because it looks good, but I don't like candy corns. Candy corns are the devil. Oh, you know what? That's not it. That's the
not?
spooky cone macaroon. Macaron.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm just going to skip down here real quick to Cozy Cone, and they got this spooky cone macaron filled with marshmallow, buttercream, and candy corn. So that's what that is.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm still not picking the candy corn out of the marshmallow. They got a Junkyard Jamboree Mix, which is a choice of flavored popcorn with optional nuts and bolts, as in green M&Ms, corn, candy corn, chocolate-covered pretzels, Boston baked beans, etc. So basically, movie candy.
Can you get those refilled on your AP refill bucket?
Ask Jeff. And then, of course, it wouldn't be the Cozy Cone without having a new cone meal. And this time it's the slow-burning mac and cheese cone. It's fresh-cooked pasta with spicy red pepper cheese sauce topped with crushed chili cheese puffs served in a black cauldron cone. What the hell's with the chili cheese? What's with cheese puffs?
I don't know.
Did they buy too many cheese puffs and they're like, we get all these cheese puffs.
I think it was a hotel thing. They got too many for a party over there, and the party canceled.
Okay, that sounds about right. Over what's Fillmore's Taste In? That's the hippie, right?
Yeah, it's a hippie car.
Yeah, I didn't even know they. Oh, that's right. I forget they have that little fruit cart there, right?
Yes.
Apparently, they got Vampire Mater bread there.
I saw it. I have a picture of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty tight.
Nice.
All right, so let's go over to Smoothies.
I like that place sometimes.
I have a Monster Mellow donut.
Whoa.
Flaky donut with marshmallow filling. That sounds kind of good. Interesting.
You have to go during donut hours for that.
You know what? It doesn't say. I don't know. They also have a mummy macaron ice cream sandwich, almond macaroon shell with dark chocolate eyes drizzled with white chocolate and filled with raspberry sherbet. Ooh, just give me that sherbet.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does. And of course, back is the caramel apple smoothie, fresh apple, caramel, and ice cream. Now, we had that last year. I had a taste of it last year, and it was really, really good. So if you guys are into the caramel apples, I highly suggest you try this because it's yummy.
Now, over there at the Studio Catering Company, they call this a new thing, but I'm pretty sure it's just a renaming of one of the two tacos that they had in celebration of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Monsters After Dark. They got the Dragon's Breath tacos, which is pork belly tacos, Korean barbecue sauce, kimchi slaw, and sriracha aioli. Now, I believe that's just one of the two tacos that they already had over there. Okay, never mind. They're different.
Are they?
These are actually more like the tacos that they had at the food and wine, that kiosk that was there by where Mad Tea was.
Yeah.
There was a taco there. It was a Korean pork taco.
Oh, okay.
I think this is kind of like a version of that. Because speaking of Studio Catering Company, we were saying that all of the food from Summer of Heroes was going to be going away. Well, it hasn't. All of the food that was at the Nowhere Outpost.
Nowhere Eats.
At Nowhere Eats. All of it has moved back to the Studio Catering Company where it was to begin with, where now you can get a discount on it once again. The most dangerous tacos in the galaxy, the barbacoa beef tacos.
Gotta try that.
The obviously nachos, which are bomb. And the Space Outpost tacos and the Milano are all still at Studio Catering Company. So anybody who missed any of those can go try them still. And as I said, because they are back at the Studio Catering Company, you can once again get a discount.
Yes.
So just a little sidetrack there because we were talking about Studio Catering Company. So now actually you can get there. They have 3 different kinds of tacos at the Studio Catering Company right now.
Cool.
Over at Award Wieners, they have nothing that's really Halloween themed, but it's all Thor Ragnarok theme in anticipation of something we'll talk about later. And the release of Thor Ragnarok in November. They have Gladiator funnel cake fries, topped with diced mangoes and a passion orange guava sauce, whipped cream, and chili lime sugar.
Just give me the fries.
Yeah, can I just have the fries, please? I don't need all this. You put all your shit on top of it. And then also in celebration of Thor Ragnarok, a hero-size all-beef hot dog on a lightning-struck black bun.
Ew.
So, yeah, it's supposed to be a burnt black bun.
I guess so.
And with apple slaw, beet and onion slaw, and a mighty serving of mustard crema and green onions, served with our award-worthy film strip fries.
Now, those film strip fries will be award-worthy if they have some seasoning salt on there or something.
Well, in this case, you can probably actually do it because it would be with the meal.
No, I'm just saying, the fries are good, but if they had actually like seasoning salt,
right,
like Lowry's would be even better. Because I don't know, sometimes I want them and sometimes I don't.
Right. The Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta marks the return of the anti-vampire pizza.
Ooh.
That won't be coming. That won't be there until October. Until then, they still have their cheeseburger pizza, which looks gross because nobody should ever put lettuce on a pizza. Bayside Brews will be Carl Strauss will, of course, be having their Oktoberfest handcrafted beer.
And over at Paradise Pier Ice Cream Company, they have vanilla orange swirled ice cream.
And then orange ice cream.
Yeah, so got to try that out. I'm really anxious to try that.
Pacific Wharf Cafe will be having pumpkin raisin bread pudding. Ooh, the bacon cheddar ale soup is back.
Uh-oh.
And then some beers. Oktoberfest Sierra Nevada. The Boudin. Did we decide on Boudin? Is that what we...
Borden.
Bourdain. Oh, okay. So there's a silent R in there that I keep forgetting about.
I guess.
Bourdain bread cart will have a pumpkin-shaped sourdough bread, of course. And then Pacific War Distribution Company will also have Carl Strauss Oktoberfest. Smoke Jumpers Grill. This sounds interesting. And green, you hadn't seen this?
No.
Green apple spell lemonade with cherry drops.
Ooh.
That sounds yummy.
Those are the bobas, huh?
Oh, probably the same cherry bobas.
Yeah.
From, what was that from?
The food thing.
I don't know. Whatever it was, I had that multiple times.
Right. Ooh, that sounds good.
Ooh. Green apple lemonade. Fiddler Pfeiffer and Practical Cafe on Buena Vista Street will be having Sleepy Hollow Cupcake. Clarabelle's will be having of course, what's the main picture here at the top of DCA, which is the Batwing Raspberry Sundae.
Yes.
It is a white chocolate raspberry swirl ice cream with raspberry splatter, blood red sprinkles, and whipped ice cream in a Batwing cookie.
I want that.
It looks interesting. Then they have a spider silk ice cream sandwich. It is a black macaron with chocolate tart cherry spun ice cream topped with popping candy and raspberry sauce. There's a lot going on right there.
Exactly.
And then the Carthay Circle Restaurant and Lounge will have the Poison Apple Teeny. And that is where you will get the exclusive to Carthay Circle Green Poison Apple Glow Cube.
Cool.
Because everywhere else you will only be able to get a red Glow Cube. The Carthay Circle Restaurant is the only place to get the green Apple Glow Cube.
All right, so now we're going to jump over to Disneyland, and let's see what they have over there. Anthony just saw something. He said, ooh. So we're going to, I don't know what he saw, but let's go start at Fantasyland. Over at the Red Rose Tavern, they have an Enchanted Maze flatbread with mozzarella, that's mozzarella, roasted corn, pickled red onions, Parmesan, spicy lime, aioli, and chopped cilantro.
Now, of course, the Red Rose Tavern, a.k.a. Village House, is, of course, known for their flatbread offerings, whether it's regular time or during the seasons. They will have their themed flatbread, and this is the normal outing for them. Sounds interesting. I don't know about the fact that it doesn't sound like there's any meat on it.
I didn't even think about that. That's because it's enchanted. All right, Frontierland. Rancho del Zocalo has barbacoa torta and chips with seasoned beef, guacamole, mayo, refried beans, tomato, lettuce, and cojata cheese. Now,
when this was first posted, and I had a first chance to just kind of glance at it, I just kind of skimmed it. I didn't even really look at anything, and somehow this caught my eye because I saw a barbacoa, and I screenshotted it and I sent it to him because I'm sure he had looked at it already, but I just wanted to make sure I'm like, "Do you saw this?" And he's like, "Yep."
So I'm really excited about that. I want to try that out. Now, over at Stage Door Cafe, they have a campfire s'more funnel cake with chocolate, chili ganache, and toasted marshmallow sauce, garnished with graham cracker crumbs and crushed peanut butter candy.
It sounds good, but the chocolate chile ganache kind of scares me
I agree with that.
because I don't like chocolate and chile together.
Yeah.
I know that it's a big Mexican thing, but it's not my thing.
All right.
And
so-
if the chile, if you could really taste it, it would kill the funnel cake for me, and that's too much money to spend for something that I'm not sure if I'm even gonna like. So
I'll just say without that. Just get it without it. And get everything else.
no ganache.
I know, huh?
It's like blasphemy or something. Hold the ganache. No, what? I didn't say that. If anybody has goes and tries that, let us know. mousepire@gmail.com. Or, of course, as usual, hashtag FatTime in the parks and share it to our social medias.
Yep.
Over in New Orleans Square at Cafe Orleans, shrimp and grits.
Kiss my grits.
Yeah, with Creole spiced shrimp and cheese grits, spiced sausage, fava bean, corn relish, and shrimp sauce. Now that sounds super good to me. Now, here's where we're going to get kind of not happy because normally this is when we get to the French market and we're talking about a coffin cake or something or cake of some sort. Not since the flourless cake of 2-3 years ago have we been this upset with their offering because there is no coffin cake at all, but a children's parfait, basically. Because you've seen the pictures of this thing now, right?
No, I
It's
haven't.
basically a parfait.
Oh.
It has the dark chocolate to make it look like dirt
Oh.
and stuff, cookie crumbles. But it's basically a parfait. It's the Oogie Boogie dessert, the dark chocolate cup, which is your first hint that it's a parfait, filled with layers of dark chocolate mousse, green pound cake, and chocolate cookie crumbles with gummy worms.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks.
So, yeah, basically it's a parfait, and it's kind of similar to some of the parfaits that we had where, like the one that had the red velvet
Right.
and stuff.
Right.
The Darth, that's not the, no, which one was that? Darth White Chocolate?
Yeah.
Well, there was another one that had the cookie crumbles on the top, right? Oh, the spider
Yeah, that's
parfait,
Yeah.
which they also have.
Right.
The spider parfait, it's kind of similar to that, but yeah, it's obviously layered, but yeah, and then the gummy worms are sitting on top with the cookie crumbles. I don't dig it.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'd rather, there's other better desserts that I'd rather try.
But I can try those too.
Can't try everything. You can, I guess, if you got enough money. Now at the Mint Julep Bar, here's another probably. I'm sure there's people that say they like them, but another sorry attempt at doing some themed beignets. This time they taste like dreamsicles. They're called dreamsicle beignets, but from what I've heard and pictures that we've seen, they're basically orange creamsicle beignets.
I'll try it from someone.
Now, he said he heard me say ooh when we first were going to get to Disneyland. And if we take a little trip over by the water and over a bridge, we get to the Hungry Bear restaurant where they got a bison blue cheeseburger with candied bacon, sauteed mushrooms, baby kale, blue cheese tarragon sauce on a whole wheat ciabatta with fries. Now, I have one problem because the picture that they show, that's not candied bacon. That's bacon. It just looks like bacon. There's nothing candied that looks like that. Because what's candied? What would candied bacon be?
Bacon that's with
That's been like
brown sugar, and you put it, you bake it.
right. This bacon in the picture just looks like bacon.
Yeah, it does.
But hopefully the bacon is actually candied and they're not just saying that. But they had me at bison blue cheeseburger. So in other words, it's a bison burger and there's lots of blue cheese and stuff all over this and sauce and blue cheese sauce and it's on a ciabatta. Yeah, I'm all over. I'm all over that. Milk and honey funnel cake.
They've had that.
They've had the honey funnel cake, or no? Yeah, the milk and honey funnel cake. They had that before, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get to try it.
So it's still there.
Over at the Bengal Barbecue, they got a lamb kofta, lamb with tzatziki sauce, spinach, pickled onions on a grilled pita bread.
Interesting.
Over in Tomorrowland, of course, I alluded to the Spider Parfait. The Spider Parfait is back. It will be back at Galactic Grill or Tomorrowland Terrace or whatever the hell you want to call it. And also at Red Rockets Pizza Port. And then also at Red Rockets Pizza Port is a meatball pizza with sliced meatballs, marinara, olives, roasted red peppers, and pepperoncinis.
All right, so heading to Main Street. Over at the Main Street Cappuccino Cart, they will now have assorted Halloween-inspired donuts. You know, the ones that are $6.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually saw a picture today of the Main Street cart, and there was no Halloween donuts there. It was just the regular ones that we had before. They had the bacon one. They had the candy one. I was like...
They don't come out until 6.
Oh, okay. That's the one. That's why. All right. Carnation Cafe has a spicy chicken sandwich. Sriracha glazed fried chicken topped with pepper jack cheese and slaw on a brioche bun.
You're a brioche.
Thank you. Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe has Mickey-shaped mummy macarons, a white chocolate macaron with white chocolate drizzled and chocolate salted cream filling.
I've seen a picture of this too. It looks really yummy.
And they also have a s'mores bar. I try that. And of course, I'm sure a lot of people have seen all the colored churros. They have purple, green, and orange colored churros now.
Just colors, no
They're
flavor.
just colors. People are asking, what does it taste like? Does it taste like grape? No. It tastes like colored sugar with those little sparkly things, the stars or whatever. So yeah, just basic churros with colored sugar. They're available in the parks. And what else do we have here?
The sour watermelon churro is still over there in Frontierland in New Orleans Square. And then the graham cracker churro with marshmallow chocolate dipping sauce still over there at, it says Critter Country, but that's just at Hungry Bear, right?
Oh, that's Critter Country, the Critter Country churro cart.
Oh, it's not at.
No.
It's at the churro cart, okay.
Yeah, it's really
and
good.
And
really
then
good.
the Galactic churro, which is only in Bugs Land, apparently. I don't know what that is.
I haven't seen that.
Not much going on over at the hotel, which is kind of surprising. The only thing here really worth mentioning is at the coffee house, caramel apple cider. Steakhouse 55 will have a trick or tea served from noon to 3. Apparently they changed the dates on that and couldn't just edit this. They had to strike it out.
I'm gonna guess they did it. They edited it like that because people already read it and already saw the dates. So just says so they would say, "Hey, I thought it was on the 30th," and then they know now.
Right.
Oh.
So that runs September 15th through October 29th, and then on October 31st. So they do not have it on Monday the 30th, but they do have it on Halloween night, or Halloween day, rather. That's it.
Yep. If you are interested in that trick or tea, call 714-781-DINE and make your reservations for that. Yeah, lots of food going on for Halloween time. Sounds good. I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff that we want to try, and hopefully we can get there soon. Try all the food, and we'll be taking pictures. We'll be posting them so you can see us getting fat. All right, so continue with Fat Time. They also have popcorn buckets available for Halloween time, and of course, you know what happens when they come out with a Halloween bucket. You get a 2-hour line. Now, I don't know if it was really 2 hours. I think it was 45 minutes or something. I don't know, but the one that Tim was standing in was really long, he said. And
But you went in earlier, right?
Yeah. So I'm sure you guys seen the Oogie Boogie popcorn bucket and the Mickey Mouse pumpkin popcorn bucket that came out. Oogie Boogie was so popular that, like I said, it had long lines, and at one point they ran out, and then it came back. Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, now it's like they have millions of them every day, so there's plenty to go around. Hopefully,
They finally learned their lesson, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah, before the first party starts to see what happens with that. But yeah, Oogie Boogie, and I guess at first, now Oogie Boogie is only available by Haunted Mansion, so that popcorn cart there, and then in all of DCA. Tim was in line by Haunted Mansion, getting his supply.
That's why he waited so long.
Yes. And, well, of course, you don't know where they're available.
You don't know that if he went over to the DCA, there was 50 bazillion
Right.
popcorn carts that he could have waited probably 15 minutes.
Probably. So anyway, he was waiting there, and I know the line was long. Michael ended up meeting with him and getting in line with him. So at first, I don't know how this happened or what. Tim was saying the popcorn bucket was $17. And then this other site said that it was $17. But when I got my popcorn bucket, which I got about 7 o'clock by Haunted Mansion, I only paid $15. So I was like, I thought it was supposed to be $17. So I messaged Tim asking him if he paid that much. And he ended up calling me later telling me that he did pay $17. I don't know where that price came from, but the popcorn bucket was actually $15. So he actually went to the Chamber of Commerce and told them, showed the receipt, and they gave him his reimbursement and a gift card, which is fine with him. So, but I don't know how that price was $17. I don't know where that came from. Really, really weird that they would do that. He said that the cast member there said, well, I can see the price going up, not going down. So, yeah, not sure how all that happened, but as of now, the price is $15. That's what I paid. I paid $15. And, yeah, those went pretty quick. I didn't get a chance to get the Mickey Mouse one yet, the pumpkin one. That was on my list, but I guess the carts that had them, by the time I got there, were already closed. So, that's on my list. Like I said, that's on my list to get. But, yeah, the popcorn bucket Oogie Boogie was just crazy because I was over in DCA and I saw they had one there on Buena Vista Street entering Hollywoodland, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to come back and get it. And of course, when I came back, they were all gone. So they were going pretty quick, but I guess they're also waiting to get the next supply.
I'm hoping to go either tomorrow or Thursday to the park, so I will have to investigate into that and see if maybe there's a time or if it was just a first day mix up, if they thought that they were listing the TIE Fighter bucket, because the TIE Fighter bucket when it originally first came out was $17, I believe, when the day that Season of the Force opened, and then the Force later on it went up to $25 or whatever it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Well over $20. At the time it was $17. I thought that was way too much. It's lucky that if the Oogie Boogie is $15, I will get it for $15. I would not get it for $17. I know that's only a $2 difference, but principles, man, principles.
Hey,
it's just a popcorn bucket. It's actually one of the best looking popcorn buckets that they have made.
This is not a $3 difference.
Right, exactly, Michael.
And it does glow in the dark.
Yes, it glows in the dark. It's huge. And it has a strap. It's strapped. Oogie Boogie is strapped. It's actually the first popcorn bucket that's had a strap on it since the carriage, I believe, right?
A TIE Fighter has one.
Oh, that's right, the TIE Fighter. So since the TIE Fighter and the carriage and the Sleeping Beauty or the Cinderella carriage, it's only the third one that I know of to have a strap. They're big on straps over there at the Asian parks. That's
true.
They all have straps over there. And just to clarify for people real quick, where you can get the popcorn buckets and stuff, specifically, they have your regular trick or treat themed popcorn bucket. Now, I don't know if would that be considered the paper cup? The regular trick or treat themed? Would that be considered the paper cup?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Because, I'm confused because, that says Disneyland Park. Because then you have your Halloween popcorn bucket for annual pass holders, the villain-themed one, which is also available at Disneyland Park. This says Disneyland Park. Is that available at both parks?
Which one?
The AP.
No.
So it's only at Disneyland.
Yes.
So this is correct. Okay. And then they list a Halloween popcorn bucket with the Headless Horseman and Oogie Boogie that's only available at DCA. So I don't know if maybe Disneyland and DCA have two separate premium buckets. No, that wouldn't be the premium. What's the next one? What's the one that's $8? What's that considered?
souvenir bucket.
That used to be called the premium.
Yes.
The $8 one used to be the premium bucket, but not anymore.
Souvenir bucket.
Now it's just souvenir bucket. So I don't know if the Trick or Treat themed one at Disneyland and then the Headless Horseman Oogie Boogie one at DCA, I don't know if that's considered the souvenirs, the $8 ones, and that they have separate buckets. That'll be worth looking into and letting you guys know. And then the Mickey Pumpkin premium popcorn bucket is, of course, only at Disneyland. The Oogie Boogie one, as we mentioned, is at all popcorn stands in DCA that we know of, but it's only at the Haunted Mansion popcorn stand in Disneyland. And of course, all of the parks and stuff have the Halloween travel mug, which most likely shares design with probably the Trick or Treat themed bucket or popcorn bucket. Usually it has the same theming as one of the buckets. Poison Apple Stein is back.
Yes, it is.
It's available everywhere.
Yep.
So not only are all those people that paid high prices for the Rose Cup. Oh, we haven't gotten there yet, but I'll get there in a minute. All those people that paid lots of money for the Poison Apple Stein when they didn't have it 2 years ago, when it sold out, and then it came out again last year, well, all you people should feel stupid because here it is back again, just like Slim Shady. Poison Apple Stein is back again. Like I said, the Poison Apple Glow Cubes, you can get the red ones all over at the both parks, Disneyland Hotel, Paradise Pier Hotel, Grand Californian, but of course the only place to get the exclusive green Poison Apple Glow Cube is at the Carthay Circle restaurant. Over at the Cozy Cone Motel, they have a traffic cone sipper with Halloween stickers that comes in a 16 and 32 ounce. Now this is really cool. I want to check this out and see how much it is. They have a Headless Horseman glow straw clip. It looks really neat. They have that at DCA. That's presumably at all places that have beverages, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And then inside Disneyland, you can get it, but only during Mickey's Halloween party. So you can get it anywhere in DCA, but if you want to get it inside Disneyland, you can only get it during the party. Go figure.
Yeah.
Now they have a Mickey Pumpkin Glow bottle topper.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Which is only available at Disneyland. And then over at DCA, at Flo's, the Cozy Cone, you can get a Tire Pumpkin Glow Straw. Now, the Hitchhiking Ghost Tiki mug from last year at Trader Sam's was a big, big deal. Of course, I got myself more than a few and sold and kept and stuff. But apparently they're going to be doing a second edition of that. We don't know what that means, if it's going to be a different design or if it's just going to be a different color. Sometimes that's how they do second editions. It's just a different color. But that will be available once again at Trader Sam's, but we have no word on whether that has been released already and sold out, whether it hasn't been released yet or anything. By this time, I think last year they had already been released. So I don't know. I don't remember. A lot of stuff to look for.
Yeah, so run around the parks like a madman and look for all these crazy things.
Anybody who's a popcorn bucket completist would have to be pretty upset because you got all these different popcorn buckets. You got the Oogie Boogie, you got Mickey Pumpkin,
yeah,
you got the AP one, and then if there truly is a different popcorn bucket at Disneyland that's just Trick or Treat, and then that DCA, if you have the one that has the Headless Horseman Oogie Boogie, if that's a whole nother popcorn bucket, that's 4 popcorn buckets. 5 popcorn buckets. 5 different popcorn buckets.
That's crazy.
Sucks to be you. All right, so I mentioned, kind of alluded to the Rose Cups and all those people who foolishly waited in lines and bought them for more than they're worth and all those things. Well, they're coming back to the parks again.
Are you calling me a fool?
Maybe. You stood in line for it.
I'm not a fool.
No, siree?
Okay.
So, yes, the Rose Cups are back. This guy says that they're over there at the Beauty and the Beast store next to Rose's Tavern, right?
Yes.
That was as of when?
They've always had them.
So they've always had them. So
Yeah.
it's nothing new.
No.
Okay. And then now they also have them. I don't know how long they've been there. The sign said new, but we don't know how long they've been there. But they do have them in a big display inside of Cats on Buena Vista Street in DCA. So anybody who did not get their Rose Cup at the original few runs, you make sure you go get those before they disappear, whatever final last time that they will disappear.
Well, like I was saying, I'm not a fool because this edition of the Rose Cup is not what I bought. I have the original that doesn't have the writing on it, and a lot of people don't like the writing on this Rose Cup. So, there.
Do you have a special occasion coming up? Looking to personalize your trip with a keepsake? Create customized buttons for birthdays, engagements, family vacations, even bridal parties, or just because. Check out buttonsbydiggs.com today. Buttons by Diggs, Buttons by Diggs. Remember, those are buttons, not pins.
So last week we were talking about how when the COCO thing ends during Halloween on, what was it, November 3rd, right? We were talking about when the preview starts, and we weren't sure completely.
Yeah.
Well, then they released the next day that if we didn't know already when the date of the sneak peek of the sneak peek starts, that it will be starting on the day after. It starts on so the COCO celebration over there in Paradise Garden ends on November 3rd, and the COCO preview inside of Bugs Life Theater starts on November 4th.
Cool.
And that runs till, I don't remember what the date on that runs till.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Probably after the movie comes out, so probably November sometime. Or no, probably into December, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But something I wasn't totally expecting that comes as a cool surprise, although I guess I should have figured that we will be getting a sneak peek of Thor Ragnarok down at Ragnarok. That will be starting October 6th in DCA. Of course, that will be at the multi-named Suncoast Video?
Suncoast Plaza.
No, the Sunset Showcase Theater.
Oh, that one.
In Hollywoodland.
Oh, not Sunset Street.
No.
Boulevard.
The Muppets Theater, the Frozen Theater, the whatever they can't decide what it is theater, Pirates Theater. Because that was the last thing to have been in there was Pirates. So it will be coming to that theater. There will be a sneak peek starting on October 6th. Of course, that means on October 5th, there should be a AP sneak peek of the sneak peek of the sneak peek.
Yes, we're sneak peeking.
On the 5th of the Thursday. So if you are an AP, make sure you keep an eye out for that. And it doesn't say when this will be ending, but it will be starting on the 6th. And you'll see a cool sneak peek of Thor Ragnarok, which of course comes to theaters November 3rd.
Coolness.
And since this is in 3D, it should be a 3D. Yes, it says it is a 3D preview. So cool. And then it should be, as usual, they should have some cool props and costumes inside.
Hey, Anthony, you know what time it is?
School time?
Hey, that's a good answer. But no, it's time for stupid questions.
Oh, those stupid people.
And
no.
We have a few of them.
Uh-oh.
So this one was sent in by Fernando Xavier Hubbard. And it says, guys, I heard somewhere, let me just say that he didn't ask this. He sent this because he saw this question. So it says, guys, I heard somewhere that Disney employs ex-military who carry, and he said carry, not carries, guns as security. They work normal jobs at the park like popcorn, play goofy, etc. But they are ready to roll if needed. Any truth to this? So I didn't know that Goofy was carrying.
We're doomed.
Exactly. All right. Next, the next
that
one.
doesn't even warrant a response.
I agree. All right. So our next stupid question is sent in from Dan the Man. This is the question he saw. When entering in the Mickey and Friends parking lot, where is the best place to park? I'm trying to figure out their system. When entering the structure, is it best to the left or the right? Which will place me closer to the elevators and not on the roof. I hope I'm making sense. Do they change every day? Highly curious. They don't want to park on the roof. Yeah, like you have a choice of where you get to go.
No system. They just, yeah.
Yeah, that person doesn't.
There's no left and right. Left is Pinocchio parking.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah, they just don't.
Nobody parks in Pinocchio.
They don't understand that you go where they tell you to go.
Yeah.
Unless you have a whatever oversized parking.
Whoa.
All right, so the next one was sent in by Michael the Mail Guy. Do the parks have more than one entrance for the public? I was thinking of booking a hotel at Best Western Stovall's Inn because it says it's 0.5 miles away, but it doesn't seem that close on the app. All right, and the next one is the one that I saw, and I thought it was pretty funny. If I'm a pass holder, can I get discounts from my friends buying a pass?
I wish. APs or cast members can't even get discounts on APs.
Exactly. All right, so one more question. Hi, all. I have a couple of questions that you guys might be able to answer. I'm going to the parks next month on a day that it will be a Mickey's Halloween party. My friends and I don't have tickets to that. We were wondering, do they kick people out, or are we just not allowed to do certain things? There's a lot of people who are asking this type of question, wondering if they can just hang around, at the party. They don't understand that this is a special ticket event, that they need to leave and get out of the park because they don't have a ticket.
I got one thing to say about that. Wristbands. Wristbands.
Yeah, exactly.
We've told you guys before many, many times about special events, Mickey's Halloween party, AP events, where we like to stand at the entrance to all of the lands after a specific time when things have started, and cast members are standing there with their little yellow wand lightsabers, and they're checking for wristbands, and we like to look for the people that are and laugh at the people being denied. Well, you go right ahead and try and get in, and people like us will be standing there laughing at you.
If you don't have a ticket, no, you can't go.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
Get a ticket next time. And stop asking stupid questions.
All right, so at this time, we're going to remind you guys to help support the podcast. Visit patreon.com/MousePIRE. Any amount will help. $3 will take us a long way, too, even though it's not enough for a corn dog at Disneyland. So help support the podcast. Patreon.com/MousePIRE. Don't forget to head over to YouTube. Check out our YouTube channel. You can search MousePIRE Podcast, or just head over to Facebook. Click on the link on our recent podcast. The links are there for all our social medias and things like that. So head over to YouTube, subscribe, check out the videos there, and like them. We would really appreciate that.
Ooh, spooky mail.
Whoa. Well, it's not that spooky, but it can be.
Well, it is when you have to try and read Michael's mail.
Yes, we'll get to that later. All right, so our first email is from Sydney. Remember Sydney?
Sort of. I like Australia.
Hey, guys, I can't wait to hear about the Halloween treats on this week's episode. Well, you heard a lot, didn't you? I know you're hungry because I know I am.
Yep.
Will they be available during the party? Yes, they will. It is so cool that DC is getting a Halloween makeover this year as well. I agree that it's weird Fantasyland and other parts of the park don't get decorated for the holidays. You guys had great ideas for decorations they could add. You should apply for a job. Haha, Sydney. I don't know. We don't know why they don't do those other areas to decorate them for the seasons. I don't know. I don't know if they even want to decorate those parts for the season, but oh well. But yeah, if you are going to the party, you can enjoy all those treats that we just talked about. And if you are going to the party, have a good time. Take pictures and show us.
Get some tricks.
Yeah, and some treats. All right, thank you for your email, Sydney. All right, our next email is from Commander Cody. Hello, MousePIRE. Commander Cody here. Another great episode last week, and yes, I do live in Vegas, and yes, I need a button. We'll get you one. Do you all plan on being in the parks on the weekend of the Run Disney event in November? I'm not sure. He says, or do you try to avoid those weekends?
It depends on when it is.
Yeah, it depends on when it is and what's going on.
Because there's a couple weekends in November that we would obviously be going, particularly November 9th when Christmas starts.
Right.
Season starts. We would obviously be there at least one of the days that weekend. Otherwise, if it's any other days, it's really hard to say.
All right, so the weekend he's talking about actually is November 11th. Well, that time, because he says, I will be participating in the Thor 10K on November 11th. This will be my first running event. We will see how it goes.
So that is the same weekend that Christmas starts then.
Right. So, I was wondering, maybe he's just going to be coming on the 10th to run for the 11th, not be there on the 9th. Also, I was wondering when the park changes its decorations for Christmas holiday time. Is it immediately after the park closes on October 30th, or do they have a Thanksgiving period before they switch over to the holidays? Commander Cody signing out.
Basically, between the time when they have the Halloween will start coming down basically the day after Halloween. Especially with Halloween being on a Tuesday, you can almost guarantee there's already going to be stuff coming down.
Oh, yes.
That night.
Yes, I mean,
probably.
They only have 8 days, right?
Right. The only thing that's going to be obviously different is the COCO stuff won't be coming down until probably the 4th or the night of the 3rd, because that stuff will be there until then. But as far as the regular Halloween, especially in Disneyland, that'll all start coming down on the night of Halloween. And then, because they only have, a week and a half, not even a week and a half, a week and like 2 days to get all the Christmas up before Christmas starts. In fact, you'll probably start seeing the snow go on the castle.
That's going to be the first thing.
Yeah, you'll start seeing that go on there while it's still Halloween.
Right. All right. Thank you for your email, Commander Cody. All right. So our next email is from Michael, the mail guy. Michael, the mail guy here, back at the parks once again for the first day of Halloween at the parks. And they did a good job in DCA. I'm pleased with everything they added, and I'm looking forward to see more each year. Kind of like what I said. My wifey and my baby Ariel and I might be featured in an up-and-coming Disney Parks blog video, as we were next to take pictures with Lightning McQueen. They were filming all day. Did you see that?
No.
Well, there was the crew. They're filming all day long. I saw them walk by and things like that. And
I take that back. I did see some crews filming over at the COCO thing. But I don't think that they were connected to Disney because a Disney person went up to those people and told them that they needed to move out of the way and not to block pathways.
Oh, okay. We celebrated Diggs' early birthday with some margaritas thanks to Fernando. Fun times as always. Hope you had a fun one, Diggs, and good seeing you again. Fernando got to meet Ariel and the wifey. I got to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark, and it was great. It was a great overlay, great music, and great story overall. Outside projections were great. A must ride. Now, if you guys seen our social medias, I did post a video of the awesome effects on the fortress. Looks really cool. So you guys go check that out if you haven't seen it. Now it's time for the Dirty Award. The Dirty Award goes to Whitewater Snacks. Yeah, it's not nachos without meat, and I got a tiny scoop of it. Me and wifey were not happy, but ate it anyways. The corn dog nachos look small, so I didn't get that. He got the carne asada nachos, so he didn't get that much meat on his. All right, time for questions. All right, if you can ban anything from the parks, what would you ban? Smoking.
That's already almost gone anyway, so I'm going to go better, and that's strollers.
If you can allow anything in the parks, what would you allow? I don't know. Which ride do you think needs a serious makeover?
How much time you got? I can't think of anything offhand. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either. I can't think either. It's a good question, but...
I mean, Tomorrowland itself needs a...
Yes.
But, I mean, specifically...
Buzz,
yeah, I mean, I don't like Buzz. Buzz, I just want to change it into something else.
Now, Michael the Mail Guy's Tip of the Week.
All right, so Michael's Tip of the Week. Get to the parks for all the Halloween eats and treats as soon as possible. Some items are till the end of September, and some start on the 1st of October. Don't miss out on so much fat times. You will go broke, so work hard to eat fat. Till then, this is Michael the Milk Guy saying bye.
Bye.
See ya. All right, so thank you for your email, Michael. Thank you, Cody. And thank you, Sydney. If anyone else has any comments, questions, you have your own tip of the week, or you just want to say, hey, what's up? Don't be shy.
Hey.
All you have to do is email us.
MousePIRE@gmail.com.
Do you have a special occasion coming up? Looking to personalize your trip with a keepsake? Create customized buttons for birthdays, engagements, family vacations, even bridal parties, or just because. Check out buttonsbydiggs.com today. Buttons by Diggs, Buttons by Diggs. Remember, those are buttons, not pins.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the MousePIRE Podcast. And once again, we appreciate you taking your time to listen to us talk about food today. And you know what? I am very, very hungry right now. That barbacoa just sounds so good. I wish I knew a place right now I can go and get some, but I don't. So everything's closed.
I gotta check out that green apple lemonade.
Oh, yes. Yes. We have to make sure we remember that. You know, I forget a lot of things, so hopefully when I'm in the parks next, I will remember.
Honestly, I already forgot where that is.
I was thinking the same thing
Where
right now.
is that?
I was thinking
Crap.
exact same thing right now. Where is it?
Dirty.
Exactly. But we'll find out where it is, and we'll write it on our foreheads, each other, so we can look at each other and say, oh, there it is. Don't forget the lemonade. So, yeah, you guys have a lot of stuff to try out. There's so much food. There's so much desserts. Oh, my gosh. There's a lot of popcorn buckets, if that's your thing. Like I said, I still need to go get the Mickey Mouse pumpkin popcorn bucket. So that's next on my list. And then all those yummy desserts. I want that lemonade. I want the barbacoa. I want that bat ice cream sundae. Oh, my gosh. So much stuff. Anthony's drooling over here.
I want some of that stuff.
Just some of it?
Just some of it.
Well, hopefully we can get to the parks. I don't know when I'm going to be in the parks next, because on Thursday is the opening of Not Scary Farm.
Boo.
Exactly. I'm going to go over there and, well, I'm not going to be scared, but I'm going to go over there and check it out and see what's going on. So that's where I'll be on Thursday, unless I decide to go over to Disneyland in the morning, well, afternoon, not morning, and check it out until Halloween starts over there. Not so. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure yet.
Yep, they were the last ones to start, huh? Because I know that Halloween Horror Nights started this last weekend.
Well, you know what? Halloween Horror Nights is so popular that I guess they have to start early and then end later and later, because they always extend because it gets so popular. So,
You think Halloween Horror Nights will ever get more popular than Haunt? That Haunt is kind of losing its
I believe
grip on number one.
I don't think.
Or do you think it already did a long time ago?
I think a long time ago, because Halloween Haunt at Knott's used to sell out, and they don't sell out anymore. So, and especially if they're offering a season pass for the 25 nights they have. So, yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, I think Halloween Horror Nights is more popular than Haunt. And then you know what? You also have all the other, like Long Beach, the Queen Mary. You have a lot of the Haunted Hayride. All these other competitions out there. It's another reason why Knott's is not on top of their game like they used to be.
Yep, so Halloween is here. Make sure you guys get over to the parks whenever you guys get a chance and check out all the cool decorations, spookiness, Monsters After Dark.
Yeah, check that out. I can't wait to go see what's going on with the Guardians over there and checking out what kind of monsters they have to battle. And
Yeah, I can't wait to get over there and check out all of the decorations at night, and then also like Guardians and everything else. It's going to be awesome. I like purple.
hey, I think purple is the theme, because you got here on the guy, you got some purple over here on DCA.
Oh, yeah, definitely some purple going on.
Yeah, purple going on, and well, it looks pretty good.
Of course, if you want to see what we're doing, you can go check out all the social medias. We are MousePIRE on Facebook, at MousePIRE on Twitter and Instagram. I am, of course, at Dubax4Life. That is Dubax, the number 4, life, not FOR, the number 4. I was giving out erroneous information for a few weeks there. I am at Dubax, the number 4, life.
You're erroneous.
Thank you. That is on the Twitter. Give me a follow.
Follow that guy.
Follow me.
You know what? It's really not hard to follow him, because he doesn't walk that fast.
That goes for the whole MousePIRE crew.
Exactly.
Plus, we make a lot of stops.
Yes. For lemonade.
Ooh, lemonade.
All right, you can follow me on Instagram, Baloo1313, and you can follow Buttons by Diggs on Instagram. You can see when your button order is going out. So check out those two Instagrams. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/MousePIRE. Help support the podcast. Any amount will help. We will greatly appreciate that. Also, check out our YouTube channel, MousePIRE Podcast. All you have to do is head over to YouTube, search MousePIRE Podcast, and subscribe. Check out the videos. We have some pretty cool videos up there. Love to get some more subscribers. It will be really, really awesome if you can do that. All right, don't forget, your chances to go to Mickey's Halloween party is over because they're all sold out. So
Bye.
exactly. So if you guys are not going to be able to make it over there, just check our social medias and you can live through us. There you go.
Don't forget, those are buttons, not ghouls. Until next time, remember, sometimes it does not pay to be there first, or else you end up getting overcharged for a popcorn bucket. So for Miguel, Hector, and Ernesto de la Cruz, I'm Anthony.
I'm Diggs. Bye.
We're doomed.
This podcast is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. Audio, sound bites, and other clips are property of their copyright holders. All original stuff is ours and property of MousePIRE.com. So a lot of stuff to look forward. A lot of stuff to look. I can't even talk.
Until next time, remember. No, wait. Yeah, I don't even want to live through myself. I like purple.